All right, brother. I don't know what's been happening with me last 2 weeks, but I just had this urge to be just like focusing on Euro trucks, so that's what we gonna do. Get some tunes going. And let's go. Just change this. Oh boy, it's gonna be full of people. Might make me crash. I don't know though.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Keep left, and then turn left.
I think it's Rotterdam that's always full of people. I don't know why this area hasn't been updated. The UK has not been updated. Still looks like super old at this point.
Turn right.
This has not been updated.
Turn right. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Am I gonna be able to like get this? Yes, sir. Mm. Go to Norway. It's been a while since I've been to Norway.
Let's go.
Disappeared? What? That's bullshit. Oh shit. I forgot I wanted to see if there's like some better paint jobs with the same colors.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Go there real quick.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Never mind. I'll find a new route. Keep left and then turn left. Turn left. Recompute.
Okay, has to be something that exists for both the trailer and the truck. Hmm. I dig that actually. Let's try that. Nah, man. What? That's it. I don't know, man.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, sure, whatever.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Forgot to do another thing. Just the lights. What happened to the music, bro? Oh, it's rainy.
Keep left and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
I also tried the newest Scania, the 770, but it's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's my brain, if I'm a bit biased or whatever, but like I just feel like it's just feels the same like the 730. Like the pulling power feels exactly the same as the 730 horsepower. There it is. And the handling, like I have not encountered a truck that feels better than this Volvo. Because I was actually excited for the 770, and it sounds terrible, dude. It sounds like a fucking spaceship. Like, dude, what do you mean? Yo, Optinemo5, welcome to the Pigsty. Thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? Yeah, this playlist is kind of dog shit for this. Let me see here. Yeah, Sludge could be good. Mm-mm.
Keep left.
I don't know how I feel about this paint job, to be honest. Kind of preferred the previous one. I wanted something a bit more, like, catchy. But, I don't know. I don't think this is it. Not a fan. Here we go, the fucking bots. You can shove them up your arse. Wrap them around barbed wire. Make it a bit more fun. City, what city?
Keep left.
It's interesting that in the earliest like DLCs, there's barely any people around. Then you come to Germany, France, Netherlands. There's always people, and a buttload of them. I think might be because of the base game is where, you know, those locations are for the base game. But I don't know, man. I think like Grease DLC and whatnot would have more people.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
God damn, bro. What is it called? Aquaplaning or some shit? When the road is wet and like the wheels don't have the same amount of traction.
Keep left.
Mm.
Keep left.
Grab the momentum.
Keep left.
I wonder if SCS will ever work with the guys that develop and work on Truckers MP to make like a more realistic version of this. Because I do love Truckers MP. I do love the aspect of just, you know, having other people driving around and stuff. It's pretty fun, and having people honk at you and shit. But sometimes it just doesn't feel like that good, because there's some hauls it's just A to B without any like challenge, you know? Because for me, a cool thing about the truck simulator, or at least Euro Truck, is the sometimes the narrow roads, the traffic, which pisses me off because the AI is not the smartest. I'll say that, but like, you know, the challenge is kind of cool. I'm not the biggest fan of just going from A to B to, you know, just like no traffic, no nothing. And it's just these highways or freeways or whatever's. And it's just a bit, you know. That's why I love going to Greece, Bulgaria, the Balkans. A bit of a shame that Portugal barely has any like narrow roads and stuff. It's only when you're like entering the locations. Because the vast majority of Portugal is not fucking highways and freeways and shit. It's a lot of narrow roads, and a lot of people do take the two-way roads instead of the highways. Seems like a decent stretch here to go to 110. Come on, homie, you got this. Yeah, it has been a while since I streamed ETS. I was digging Arc Raiders, and I still think it's a great game, but I don't know, dude. I just had the urge to play Euro Truck Simulator, like nonstop. It's just it's good sometimes to just like get into a game and not have to stress about anything. No tension, just relaxation. And this game is perfect for it.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right, and then exit right.
I still need to check a lot of shit in Arc Raiders. I need to check the new map. I haven't checked. I literally, like, my last stream was the last time I played Arc Raiders. At the same time, that game's gonna be destroyed by its own fucking player base. Because it's what happens every time with games like that. I haven't been like super in the content for our creators and shit in the past like 2 weeks. Because primarily because I was bombarded when the game wasn't even out, but because I was consuming some content like some streams and stuff during the server slam and shit, I was bombarded, bro. Bombarded with like our creator stuff recommendation and shit. And it's just stuff I don't give a fuck about, bro. I don't care about how to play the game optimally, dude. I care about learning about the game and how to play the game on my own, dude. And people should be more like that. years ago when I first bought the first Dark Souls, before Prepare to Die, so back when it was Dark Souls and Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition, or actually, never mind, it wasn't Prepare to Die Edition, that was after, but it was Dark Souls and the DLC Prepare to Die. And then they combined the two, and it came out as Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. And when I first got Dark Souls, back in 2013, before it fucking exploded and shit, like 3,000 Souls games started existing and Souls games became a thing, I died a lot of times in the tutorial boss, and I went looking for walkthroughs to figure out like what the fuck was going on, because I was like, bro, I've played games before. I've been playing games since I was 5 years old, bro. At the time I was like 20 something. So I was like, brother, what is this bullshit going on here, man? This makes no goddamn sense. So basically, I ended up, I just ended up watching some walkthroughs and whatnot, right? To just try and figure out like what the hell was happening, like what was I doing wrong and stuff. And not in a, I'm not even joking, bro. I literally died like 15 to 20 times to the very first boss in Dark Souls 1. I died like 15 to 20 times. And so at that point I was like, dude, this cannot be, dude. This cannot be. And not in a million years I would think to look through that fucking door. I'm not even joking. Like, I did not see the fucking door. And so I started like watching the walkthrough and stuff. There we go. I figured out how to, well, I didn't figure it out, but you know, I learned through the video how to go through the fucking boss. Felt pretty good, not gonna lie. Went from the asylum, went to, what was it called? Lordran or something. So went there. And then I just kept watching the walkthrough and playing the game, right? And at some point after Blighttown, before Queen Quelaag, was it Queen? Whatever, the spider hot chick. Before getting to Quelaag, I was like, what the fuck am I doing, dude? I'm not playing a video game. I'm watching a video and I'm repeating what the guy's doing in the video. But I'm not really playing the video game. Like, I'm not discovering stuff for myself. Every time I reach a location or do something, I already know what's there. What to expect. What to do. Right? So, I was like, this is boring, dude. This is boring, and it's really not like, why am I spending money playing video games, or you know, why am I paying for video games if I'm just going to watch videos and then do it myself, because might as well just watch the videos, you know? And I can understand to a certain degree, I can understand, you know, multiplayer games are a little bit different. People want to be better. People want to be having the good shit and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's like, dude, I don't really care about like the dick measuring contest of multiplayer games. I care about, in terms of our creators anyways, in games like that, I care about having a good experience. And the moment of that game to have the best possible experience basically passed at this point. We're now hitting the point where it's going to become sweaty as shit. It's going to have, like you have all the motherfuckers, the dummies coming up with these plans to like kill on sight anybody wearing a specific outfit and shit. It's going to reach that point, and it's going to start reaching the point of people just like dropping numbers, leaving the game, because it won't feel as good as it did in the first 2-3 weeks. Right? It's just the natural course of new video games. Gaming's worst enemy is gamers. Legitimately. But I'll still jump on Arc Raiders here and there. Here and there. Hell, I haven't even played the finals either. I've not played anything besides Zero Truck. Had some moments, just like doing nothing, just watching some videos. I watched a series. Fuck, I forgot what was it. It was on Prime Video.
Keep right and then exit right.
Wow, I really forgot. I do remember watching like 6 or 7 seasons of Shameless, the American version, which I was very skeptical about, but
Take the third exit.
you know, it's not bad. It's actually not bad. I still prefer the British version though.
Exit now.
There's just something about like the British English and what they portray in the show and stuff. Something about it that just like Americans can't really do it.
First exit. Exit now.
What was the other the series, dude? It was very little. Oh yeah. Peripheral, I think. The Peripheral, something like this,
Turn right.
with Chloe Moretz, or something like that. Where basically she's like a top-notch gamer, bro, like girl boss gamer. And she's given like a VR headset type deal, but turns out it's not really. Anyways, I won't spoil it, but it's cool. It's pretty cool.
Go straight on.
Just kind of wish there was another season to watch. I don't know what happened. It felt very anticlimactic the way it ended. To not have another season.
At the roundabout.
I don't know if they like decided to pull the plug on it. I liked it.
Exit now.
Wasn't anything revolutionary or anything like that, but it felt cool.
Go straight on and then turn left. Turn left. It's all over now.
Oh, why am I here, dude? Like a glove. A non-alcoholic beer in Denmark. Okay. Let me see where there is a right here.
to roll.
I want to change the paint job again. I don't like this one. Kind of preferred the previous one I had. I wish they would allow us to like check both the trailer and the truck when you try to like make the same paint job. Because the paint job that I have on the tractor is not the same name that's on the trailer. Yo, Sam Gamer JF, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome into the pigsty.
Go straight on.
How you doing? Oh, not turning right. Fun fact,
Turn right.
in Portugal, our traffic lights don't go from like red to yellow and then to green. They just jump from red to green. And when I first started playing ETS and seeing like the lights, pretty much in all the locations, that might be like an Iberia thing.
Straight on. And then turn right.
And I was like, what is this, like some technical limitation or something?
Turn right.
But no, it just so happens to be like that.
This is where it ends.
Alright, so service the motherfuckers. They don't need, but okay. So this one is called Solid. I see. How does this fit the trailer though? That's kind of cool. Above and beyond. Now let me guess, it's not here. It is. Nice. Okay. Try this one. Also the wheels. There we go. Yeah, I forgot another thing on the trailer. Right here. Yep. Isn't matching. I wish they would allow us to like put logos for the companies and stuff. Like not physical stuff, but just a PNG on the trailers. That would be sick. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Norway. Norway has some cool roads.
Turn left. Go straight on. Get ready. Turn left. Turn left.
I also wish they would put the mod for like realistic time and stuff for the online shit. Because it's 9 p.m. in the game and it should be dark, like dark. Or they probably could adjust that on their own without a mod.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Ika.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I also found out recently about a game called On the Road, which I looked at it and I was like, brother, this is basically Euro Truck Simulator, and the Euro Truck Simulator is far superior. And even if you guys have amazing intentions and you have great ideas that actually surpass like the ideas of the guys working for SCS and Euro Truck or the truck simulators, you're not gonna have the same budget. So I think if you want to make like a truck simulator, you have to offer something different than what SCS offers with their games. if you're gonna make something that is exactly like Euro Truck Simulator but less features and not as good, you should you might as well just like not even bother. So I think that something that would be amazing for a truck simulator kind of game would be something that I used to actually enjoy when I was younger. Back in the San Andreas multiplayer days, and that was a simulator. It was called Truckmania, and it was GTA San Andreas, but as sort of like a truck simulator. Keep in mind, this was also before Euro Truck Simulator 2 came out. So the only truck simulators that were like considered pretty good were Euro Truck Simulator 1, and I think like 18 Wheeler or whatever the hell it was called. Those were the only two games that were like somewhat updated, like somewhat recent. And it was so good. Think of like what Truckers MP is, but you could have your own house. You could have cars, which again you can have. Sure, you can have like cars in Truckers MP, but you could have your own car. There was like eating. There was like, you know, just hunger meters and stuff like that. Man, it was fucking awesome.
Let's go.
And I would just love to have something like that again.
Get ready to turn right.
Unfortunately, the person who
Turn right.
developed that server, he doesn't give a shit about that anymore. Because I actually asked, like, hey, bro, would you ever work on like a Truckmania updated for like modern times, you know, with GTA 5 and shit? He could use 5M, but he doesn't, you know,
Get ready.
doesn't have the same time he used to.
Turn left and then continue straight on.
It was so good. Fuck, I miss it. And also, people like would actually put their own mods into GTA San Andreas, and they would actually have like, you know, actually cool looking Scanias and shit and this was all like online, dude, in the server. Now, of course, you know, you wouldn't see the truck that other people had because it was local. But you could basically change like one of the trucks for GTA San Andreas. Instead of like a Scania model. And everyone who was running that truck would have the same Scania. Of course.
Go straight on.
I also think SCS. Come on, dude. SCS should like allow or make their own like exhaust like sounds like pipe sounds and shit like that. I'd buy a DLC pack with different
Take the second exit.
exhaust sounds and whatnot.
Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Holy shit, I dropped a lot of frames already. The fuck? Didn't even notice. Seems to be all good though.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
That keeps dropping frames, I don't know why. My internet? Bro, I got more than enough internet to be streaming at like fucking 4K or some shit.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Ping's good. Hmm.
Get ready. Turn left.
Just on OBS though.
Turn left.
Christian Sound.
Rerouting.
There it goes again. I don't know what's happening. Dude. Okay, so frames dropped. What I got here? It's just not OBS, but like everything else seems to be okay. I don't know what's going on here.
Go straight on. Finding a new route.
Okay. Only this part of Norway? I mean, to be fair, from what I've saw, like the north or Norway is like just nature and stuff. And just your random like houses here and there. Go to this place.
Time to get the job done. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
What do you mean turn left? Have not been here in a hot minute.
Go straight on. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
What's happening, dude? What are you waiting for?
Get ready to turn right.
He's no collision, bro. You can just go, dude. Does he not understand that? And he's also no collision now.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
I think he didn't get that.
Drive safe. Turn left. Turn right. Go straight on. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Where's that guy going? What? Okay. Oh shit, I'm running out of fuel.
Go straight up.
Was Omi scared or what? Oh, someone's in a hurry? Guy complaining who is so slow is the one like in the back. Come on, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If you come to Truckers MP to just like go pedal to the metal, like why? You know what I mean? The roads are most times empty unless you're in a convoy or some shit. Like the roads are gonna be empty. So there's no challenge, there's nothing, and you're in a hurry to get to your destination. Like, why? What for?
Keep right, and then
I like these little moments where you got like, accelerate, brake a little bit,
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
accelerate, brake.
Exit now.
What happened? Did I fuck you up? Didn't mean to.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Keep left.
It's another thing. If I got a shitty connection, I would never get into a convoy, bro. Because like, this is gonna be frustrating for other people. Nothing against like if you have a bad connection and shit. There's some people that actually, which I appreciate, they actually put like lag, keep distance in their sort of tag thingy. Yeah, if you want to enjoy Truckers MP and you have a not so good connection, absolutely no problem. Just don't get into convoys because then it's just gonna be like accident after accident, and it's not even your fault, but it's what's gonna happen. Something to Sweden. Well, I wanted to take this route here. Really? There's no roads to do like northern? Guess not. We have to... Hmm. We do this route and then discover this. Maybe go over to Finland and like discover some of these places. Let's do that.
Okay, here we go. Turn left.
Something on my eyelashes.
Exit now. Keep right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then turn right.
So bossy, bro. Jesus.
Turn right. Fine.
Not a please or anything. Oh, come on, bro. Really? Oh, it's this, right? I think so. Yep.
Time to hit the road.
Look at this beauty, bro. Beautiful.
Turn left. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Roundabout galore.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Keep right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay, we're definitely heavy as shit now.
Exit now.
I missed that horn. But it's okay. What was I playing during Halloween? Oh yeah, there was first there was the finals Halloween event and I was playing that, and then there was the Arc Raiders launch. So then I was playing that, and I just didn't really care to focus too much on the Euro Truck event. It's all good though.
Go straight on.
Yeah, good thing there was no one there, because I definitely knew it was going to be hard to turn there. That would have been an accident, for sure. I think go like 90 here, don't need to go on or 10. I'm not in a hurry.
Up the roundabout. Take the second exit. Exit now. Go straight on. Go straight on.
Brother, can you not look at your map? You're the one who's supposed to give me priority there, dude. Literally just looking at the GPS and seeing that there's a dot coming that way. What's with the struggle, bro? Are we going up? God damn. Mm. Controller, hello? Register my input, you bastard. Man, driving in Norway, that must be like a crazy fucking experience, bro. There's like these videos from like a guy, he's a bus driver in Norway. And sometimes he does like school routes through these like crazy roads.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Why not take this one, bro? Oh, because I can't. Okay. Makes sense. Fair enough. There we go, drop it frames. I don't know what's going on.
Get ready to turn right.
This rarely happens.
Turn right.
Probably gotta do a refresh of the DNS and reset or restart the router and shit. Haven't done it in a while. But at the same time, it did restart on its own. Like, I think it was this week, Monday or Tuesday or some shit. Because the electricity went out for like 3 seconds. I was working and there was like a page that was not loading. And I was like, what the fuck's going on, bro? Is the work tools down or some shit? It's like, hell yeah, bro. But then it just turns out it was the electricity that was out. Oh no, yeah, I remember. It wasn't a page that wasn't loading. It was my fucking monitor that turned off because I have the laptop for work. And I plug it into my main monitor because it's right in front of me and shit. And I have like 3 things open. Just, you know, for efficiency and shit. One for emails, one for Teams, one for like the work tools. Just because this way it's like I always, as soon as an email comes in, I know it's there. If someone's messaging me on Teams, I can check it out right away. And at the same time, I could also see if a case comes in to work on. Yeah, it's good. And the monitor all of a sudden just turned off. And sometimes it does it because it's like the electricity sometimes can be a little bit sketchy if you have a lot of shit. Like, not that I studied a little bit of electricity. I know you can't have like, I think it's a maximum of 7 or 8 things per outlet. This obviously includes extensions. So if you have an extension, like if you have an outlet and you have let's say one of those triple outlet thingies, whatever they're called, and then you plug in like an extension. Then you gotta take all of that shit into consideration. Anything, I think it's like 7 or 8 things plugged into one single outlet is like the max. Anything above that shit is probably going to be causing melting or some shit at some point. Might not happen, but it's dangerous, especially if it's stuff that's like constantly turned on.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
I actually got fucking worried because I thought my mother had died on me. And it was like my best one, so it's like, bro. No, dude.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Love that reverb. Been thinking about maybe buying a Moza bundle. The trucking one. It's gonna be like a significant investment. I do feel like I could fucking sit here playing truck sims, both ETS and ATS, for like 5-6 hours with an actual wheel. The controller's not bad, but after a little bit, like your thumb starts hurting and shit. And of course, the experience is not the same with a controller, obviously. You. Yeah, I hope they do some refreshing to the UK. Make it look a bit more modern. Like the roads and the traffic lights and stuff like that. Because it's like,
Go straight on.
also Netherlands needs a refresh as well, I think. Yeah, that kind of that area basically needs a refresh. And it's funny because it's the spots where usually the most people are. Like the area of Calais, however that shit's pronounced. Rotterdam. Then again, sure, like they don't really care much about the fact that people are there mostly. Truckers MP doesn't belong to them. But still.
Go straight on.
Like going back to when I go to the UK, it's like going back to 2014, 2015, it feels like. Shit, even 2013. So yeah, I definitely need some loving. But I don't know if it's something to do with like maybe something to do with the fact that the UK is no longer in EU or like officially part of the EU. I don't know if that shit plays a role or not, but still. It's quite funny as well because I had a lot of people like laugh at me for playing this game, right? Playing Truck Simulator. Like, what the fuck is so fun about that shit, dude? You're just driving trucks back and forth. Well, I like it. And there's been a lot of people who actually were like, what's the deal about that shit? Like, what's good about that and stuff? And then they actually got the game because, like, it's, you know, tons of sales. You can just get it for like 5 years and shit. Just the base game. And they started playing and they were like, wow, this is actually really relaxing and really good. And I'm like, yep, sure is. Refill again. And dude, the amount of stuff that they put into the game since release and into the base game, bro, like the DLC stuff is just basically areas and cosmetic things. Like, I personally think it's fucking amazing. Like, a lot of the stuff that I enjoy with all of the map expansions thus far and some of the cosmetic stuff and whatnot, other people who just paid like €5 for the base game can enjoy as well. It's fucking awesome. And I don't know about now, but when I first joined, this was like, when I first joined, there was like almost 5,000 people in the server. In Simulation 1. That is fucking crazy, dude. I don't know about now, but... Granted, some of them could be, you know, driving cars, driving buses. But I'm pretty sure like 80% or more, probably more. 85 to 90% of those people, of those 5,000 people are driving trucks. And I've seen some setups that people have. It's fucking crazy, dude. I would never get like a crazy trucking setup living in a rented apartment, but if I get my grandpa's home, if I get his house, then I am 100% at some point like just going to build like a badass setup. Make it as realistic as possible. Maybe make it like Grab like a dashboard from like an old Scania or something. Or Volvo. Probably Volvo. And just go with that. Make sure everything works. All the gauges. Mows the wheel. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, brother. Been a long time. It's been years since I've nearly flipped.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Yeah, that one was a bit sketchy.
Right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Over here. Right on.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's been happening with the frame drops though.
Left.
When I looked at the stream on YouTube, when it was saying that the frames were dropping, it was actually good on stream, but I don't know.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I also wonder how expensive it would be for SCS to like license real companies and shit. I know that there's mods and stuff and that's like good enough, but it'd be so much better, in my opinion, to have real companies like in Truckers MP and stuff. It's kind of dumb, bro. Like, it's literally advertising for companies. Why, like, why do you need to license shit? I get it, it's a brand and stuff, but I mean, it's basically like free advertising. They should just go like, hey guys, please put our brand in the game. Like IKEA, fucking Coca-Cola. Then you could have like regional places as well. Could have like Kaufland and stuff in Germany. And other places where it exists. Because like in Portugal we don't have Kaufland, but it exists in Bulgaria. Alright, definitely damaged my truck. Yep. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to call it there. a fun little stream. I'm gonna like try to take a gander at what might be happening with the frame drops and stuff. Maybe like refresh the DNS and all that kind of shit. And yeah, but at least on my end, like everything was good. The only like frame drops locally that I got was when loading like a lot of people at the same time. That was the only issue. But once we got to Scandinavia, once we got to to Norway, like it started sort of spreading the players a little bit more, so that wasn't much of an issue. So yeah. All Gucci. Was good, was fun. Coming back to a little bit of, I mean, coming back, coming back on stream, right? Because outside of stream, I have been like pretty much playing Truckers MP all day. And yeah, it's been also a long time since I've went on Truckers MP. Because like I said in the beginning, I prefer to have challenges when driving in the simulator. And Truckers MP, if you're... Some areas do give you a challenge. Like, for example, Scandinavia does have many roads that are a little bit challenging. It's not a lot of, like, just freeway or highway, where you just, like, you just accelerate and let it go. And very short, like, turns and stuff. But yeah, like, Greece also has awesome roads that I really like to go through. I think... Which one was it? Was it Bosnia? Like, basically the Balkans have a lot of, like, pretty cool, challenging roads as well. I like driving around there. So yeah. So, for Truckers MP, it's not as challenging. And also, from what I've noticed, like Greece and Bulgaria have a very few amount of players. I think I've had like sessions of 4 hours driving, 4 to 5 hours driving in Greece, and I think I saw like 3 or 4 players, which is crazy. And today's stream, as you saw, like, bro, Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Norway have tons of players over there. So, yeah. I don't know if it's people that actually have the DLCs and they just choose to be in sort of like France, Germany, what's it called? Denmark, Netherlands, and sort of Scandinavia area. Of course, also with 1.57, Scandinavia got refreshed, so obviously some people are going to be there. But yeah. Anywho, enough of me rambling and shit. Thanks for anybody that dropped by. Thank you very much for the follows. For those who are not stupid fucking bots trying to promote their bullshit bots and stuff. And yeah, thank you very much. See you guys on the next one. Have a fantastic weekend.